Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another review for the Playdate Season 1. This time we're looking at Week 3. We have two games, Pick, Pack, Pup, and Lost Your Marbles. Last time we looked at Boogie Loops and Crankin' Time Travel Adventure, rolls right out the fucking tongue. White Power Wipeout, and Casual Birder. We're just going to check these out, alright? So, Pick, Pack, Pup is a puzzle game, a sliding tile puzzle game. It actually, it kind of does use the crank, but not really. I guess we can just look at the story, part 1. Or I wonder, how do I do this? Wait. Can I? Oh, I see. Okay, cool. And go all the way back to level 1. Oh god, so you can kind of see what this is all about. Oh shit. I forgot that it's part of the tutorial. Okay, so Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 are part of the tutorial. But one thing I'd like to talk about, this thing has great sound effect and great music. So you have this, I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Oh, fuck, maybe you can. Maybe it's like too quiet and subtle, and OBS isn't like letting you pick up the paper sound. But it's got this really nice like paper sound as you scroll down. So Pick, Back, Pup, Chapter 1. So it's about this dog. Dude, oh man, I wish you could hear the sound. I would have to fuck with my filters though. I specifically do this to get rid of white noise on certain capturing of shits, like for the Wii, right? But it's got this nice like, I know it's nice like paper, like you're grinding up against some fucking paper. Oh yeah. So yeah, this dog trying to look for a job, and he goes into a packing plant of this knockoff Amazon plant. It's actually very sweet and actually very fucking funny as well. So you have this fucking bitch of a dog who is like, oh yeah, you'll love it here, and then it's like just completely destroys this dog's dreams as they have to sort like a motherfucker or they're fired. And it gets more and more crazy where it's like it gets a holiday and they have to work fucking holidays and they're getting paid for shit, and they get docked pay for taking breaks and shit. It's it's actually like really fucking funny. Yeah, so we saw this, so we'll go all the way down. So then you get a little explanation of your mission, right? And here's how this shit works. The music for this game is fucking incredible. So you just move shit, match 3, it boxes up. And yeah, you just do this for fucking anything, and then you get a combo for how much shit you pack at once, and there's ways to, like, get a nice little fucking combo going. So let's see if we can do this correctly. So like here, we'll get 5, bam. There's better ways. You can get up to like 7 or some shit, but that's kind of like tricky to do. I can do it if I'm, thinking and using my brain, but I can't do it right now. And that's the first mission, so it's pretty simple. Later on, there are gems and shit that you grab, and the story develops as you go. It's pretty funny. You have infinity mode, chill mode. Chill mode's very slow. Infinity mode never stops. Danger zone is a little tricky. There's things that fucking explode at the bottom. So for example, the timer ticks down here at the bottom. When it gets down to 0 seconds left, everything kind of breaks at the bottom. And so if you have any boxes at the bottom, you lose those. Anything that's not at the bottom, you get docked, so you want to send them away right before you lose them. So I just lost 31 bucks there, but you're gonna lose some money. And I mean, I guess not. You can have all boxes at the bottom row, and that way you send all the boxes right when it goes away. And later on, there's gonna be gems, and you don't have to do it this way. You could like get like 2 trips before the money goes down, but you lose a lot of points doing it that way. Let's do an example of a good thing, right? There we are. So that's not going to lose me any points. It's not the most in-depth puzzle game, but it is still pretty fucking good. I really like it. Do 1, and you send them, and they fucking go. Look at that, no points lost. That's really what you want to do. Later on, you'll get these gems that are worth a lot. and you really want to get these like 5, because you know it's a multiplier. So if it's a box of 5, or it's a box of 6 even, or I think 7's the max you can do if you're really like galaxy brain about it. It's not bad. One thing I don't like, see how some of those drop and it boxes it for you because it matches. One thing that's kind of horseshit about this game, I really think it's a lost. See, that one boxed 4, but sometimes I swear to God, it'll like fall down where it should be like a 5 block, and it just doesn't. So I guess it's supposed to be a glitch, because you saw it right there that it actually did box 4 for me. But I've had it where I pre-arranged it so it will drop perfectly to, you know, make a 4 box or a 5 box, and it just fucking doesn't. It only makes a 3, and I guess it's a glitch. So the game's not perfect, but it's pretty fun, and the music's really good, and the story's funny, and I got some legit laughs. It's kind of funny how, you know, all these motherfuckers who like work these kind of jobs are usually leftists, and and yet they're all like, oh my god, it's evil doing this shit. It's like, well, you're the one fucking working this shit. Fuck. I know it's horseshit, and I know it's hard to get a job, trust me, but I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Once again, I talked about this in my initial look at the entirety of the Playdate itself, but there's like a slight leftist slant. But yeah, hey, it is what it is. I still bought the fucking thing. It's still nice. I like the idea, and the comics here are really fucking funny. So hey, I guess there is such thing as funny leftists. How do I know these guys are leftists? Well, I check out the website, and there's always like an inclusivity tab. It's like, oh god, come on, guys, you're almost there to win in my heart. But no, I'm not sure if these guys in particular made. I still don't know what this is. This is something. When you beat the game, it says hold left and use the crank, and that's what this does. Is it makes a sound, but it doesn't do anything. Not really too sure about all that. Yeah, I think this next game, yeah, this is the one with the inclusivity tab. This one was made, I think this one was made by just a whole bunch of like amateurs, but good job, because this is probably my favorite game of the 6. So congratulations, guys who made this game. Good job, good stuff. But yeah, Pickback Pup is the best of the 6 I've played so far. So let's check out Lost Your Marbles, the next game. This game was made by, yeah, Sweet Baby. I was looking up, I don't know, I haven't heard any of their games, but they do have one coming out in like 2023 that looks decent. This game is interesting. It's not my favorite, but all the same, it's not bad. So you have like this weird Steven Universe kind of world where you have this chick with a super masculine mom and a feminine dad, but I guess Steven Universe had 2 lesbo mommies, so I guess that's not exactly 1-to-1, but I still sense it. I sense all this shit, guys. And then I check their development page. I'm like, god damn it, I knew it, you fuckers. So anyway, they're Pomegranate Town. They're having like a ball festival, if you will. And it has wild and wacky writing, but sometimes the writing actually has gotten a good laugh out of me. So you have this chick. Oh god. Here's the thing. It's like kind of a story game, and I finished it. So we have to kind of go through this. So this girl, Perota, right, she has to take care of her dog, and I don't get why that's such a pain in the ass for her. She's like, I don't want to take care of the dog. Fuck you, mom. It's like, I don't know. What the fuck? But any woman I've ever dated also never wants to take care of the fucking dogs. It's always my responsibility, so I don't know. I don't know about that. We could dive down that rabbit hole, open up that can of worms anytime, but let's not. Let's not and say we did. So she has a new job. Well, not really a job. It's an internship, which isn't a job, goddammit. It's a fucking internship. Jobs to get paid. Internships is fucking slavery. So she has to watch her dog, but she's also running late to her internship, so she brings her dog to work. The problem with work is that the boss is a fucking cat. And Perota doesn't see any problem with it. So Marbles makes some sort of device that you put on your head, and you get answers before you even know it. I don't quite understand it. It's supposed to do some shit. Yeah, you can see it's a pretty wordy game, huh? And here's the tutorial, right? So you're trying to get answers for shit. And how this works, as you can see from the on-screen connection, is that you turn the crank. It only works for the bottom 180 degrees of it. So like this way, if you can look at the crank, it's tilting 90 degrees to the right. This way is tilting, well, it's more like 45 degrees, 45 degrees. And kind of like Kirby Tilt and Tumble, you kind of want to get to the goal. Right now there's just one thing, but later on, God, I wish we could like see all this shit. This is just the tutorial shit. Maybe I should have started this shit a little bit later, huh? Like after I got a little bit far, but I kind of wanted to show you guys what the game was like. And the game is, what it's like is very wordy. I think perhaps too wordy, but the story is funny. So how it works is later on, each of those little mini games will have 3 different optional things you need to break, right? Each one leading to a different story option. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure, where anytime you come to a choice, you play a mini game to choose, right? But here's the thing: is the quote-unquote best option is usually really hard to get. So later on, there's going to be a pants-on-head retarded option, a kind of right but not perfect option, and then like a really good option. And obviously, the most retarded option is the one that's the easiest to get. And sometimes it's like, it's like placed in a way where it's hard to get around that retarded option when you're trying to get the best option. So any combination of those outcomes changes where you go on this world map. Well, world map, the town map. And depending on where you go on the town map in your adventure, I don't know, it's like maybe like a 2-hour game, maybe? You meet different people, different characters, because you're trying to, you were wearing your the mind-melting helmet when your dog was chasing the cat all around the fucking place and then broke it. So you lost your mind. Lost your marbles, if you will. Let's see if we can get at least one example before we're done. Yeah, so right now we're trying to look for our dog because our dog ran away after that fiasco. And depending on where you are, the theme of the level is also a little different. You can kind of see it's a little tricky here, huh? There should be 3 in here, but I don't know, maybe one of them's hidden. We got a sandwich wrapper. That one's probably the easiest to get, and also the most retarded. Like I said. Oh god. Once again, the game's not bad. Then you got parchment. That's kind of like the medium option. Oh god. Like I said, sometimes it's hard to not get the best one. And then you got thick stock paper, your best option. But regardless of option, there is like a good regardless of option, there's different outcomes, and the outcome's gonna take you to a different place. And each of these locations have 3 different choices to make. And some combination of those choices and the different places you go to will change the story and the ending of the game. So there are 10 different endings in this game, which is actually pretty crazy and very ambitious. Good job. I guess the gameplay itself, when you're doing that Kirby Tilt and Tumble little ball game, isn't the most captivating, and sometimes you're going for one and the other is just getting your way, and it's a little frustrating. But all around, it's not bad. I'd kind of place this somewhere in the middle of the 6 games we've played so far. But it's not bad, and the story had made me laugh a couple times. I'm not sure I would go for all 10 endings, though. But not bad, and it is cute, once again. So that is Lost Your Marbles. But I will say there's one thing that's kind of lost potential here, is just the way it plays. I know it's like you're looking at it kind of from the side and not like top down. But I did kind of wish if it was top down, or even so. This Playdate actually has 3-axis gyro, right, or 3-axis accelerometer. So you could have had it where I like tilt the whole fucking thing instead of using the crank, and I feel like that would have made more sense. And I know when they're developing for this thing, the crank is the big crazy thing that everyone wants to have, But I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a little bit of lost potential. Like, I haven't seen anyone use the accelerometer in this thing yet, and I'm wondering maybe one of these guys should have used that instead of always defaulting to the crank, because I am curious of the different capabilities of this thing. Anyway, so that was Pick Back Pup and Lost Your Marbles. All in all, the best week so far. Pick Back Pup was kind of the best one. Not the deepest puzzle game, but still pretty fun, addicting little thing. I found myself enjoying it. I finished this one actually like really quickly, just because I couldn't stop fucking around with it. So I guess success. But the game isn't so deep that I would find myself coming back to it after having finished it. But pretty cool. Anyway, so those are the two games this week. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll be looking at week 4, season 1, in about a week. Peace out, guys.